Welcome to Spiritual Calisthenics. Christos Anesti, Christ is risen. On May 28th, we commemorate the Holy Hieromartyr Eutychius, Bishop of Melitene, St. Nikitas, the Bishop of Chalcedon, St. Helikonis the Martyr, St. Helikonis the Hieromartyr of the East, and St. Zacharias the New Martyr. Concerning the Hieromartyr Eutychius, Bishop of Melitene, all information concerning this martyr has been lost, except that he presented himself before the tyrants, mocked the idols, suffered many unspeakable torments, was finally drowned in the sea. As a share of the way and successor of the throne of the apostles, O inspired of God, thou foundest discipline to be a means of ascent to divine vision. Wherefore, having rightly divided the word of truth, thou dost also contest for the faith, even unto blood, O Hieromartyr Eutychius, intercede, Christ our God, that our souls be saved. Christ is risen from the dead, by death trampling down upon death, and to those in the tombs he has granted life. Though you went down into the tomb, you destroyed Hades' power, and you rose the victor, Christ God, saying to the myrrh-bearing women, Hail, and granting peace to disciples, you who raise up the fallen. From Acts of the Apostles. In those days when Paul had landed at Caesarea, he went up and greeted the church, and then went down to Antioch. After spending some time there, he departed and went from place to place through the region of Galatia and Phrygia, strengthening all the disciples. Now a Jew named Apollos, a native of Alexandria, came to Ephesus. He was an eloquent man, well versed in the Scriptures. He had been instructed in the ways of the Lord, and being fervent in the Spirit, he spoke and taught accurately the things concerning Jesus, though he knew only the baptism of John. He began to speak boldly in the synagogue. But when Priscilla and Aquila heard him, they took him and expounded to him the way of God more accurately. And when he wished to cross to Achaia, the brethren encouraged him and wrote to the disciples to receive him. When he arrived, he greatly helped those who through grace had believed, for he powerfully confuted the Jews in public, showing by the Scriptures that Christ was Jesus. So again, we see the church growing and a new leader, a new disciple coming forward. The Gospel according to St. John. The Lord said to the Jews who came to him, While you have the light, believe in the light, that you may become sons of light. When Jesus had said this, he departed and hid himself from them. Though he had done so many signs before them, yet they did not believe in him. It was that the word spoken by the prophet Isaiah might be fulfilled. Lord, who has believed our report? And to whom has the arm of the Lord been revealed? Therefore they could not believe. For Isaiah said, He has blinded their eyes and hardened their heart, lest they should see with their eyes and perceive with their hearts, and turn from me to heal them. Again, this is not that Christ has hardened their hearts, forcing them not to believe, but because they have not believed, because they have doubted in this way, they are not able to turn. Isaiah said this because he saw his glory and spoke of him. Nevertheless, many even of the authorities believed in him. But for fear of the Pharisees, they did not confess it, lest they should be put out of the synagogue. For they loved the praise of men more than the praise of God. And Jesus cried out and said, He who believes in me believes not in me, but in him who sent me. And he who sees me sees him who sent me. I have come as light into the world, that whoever believes in me may not remain in darkness. If anyone hears my sayings and does not keep them, I do not judge him. For I did not come to judge the world, but to save the world. This is an appropriate reading and an ending point of the Apodosis of Pascha. As we've said, Christ is risen for the last time, for Christ came to save the world. I hope that you've enjoyed today's Spiritual Calisthenics. Have a blessed and wonderful day.